Let's begin our class today in Shavasana. So lay onto your back, yes. Lay onto your back. And when you find this position, try and understand what feels comfortable here and what doesn't. So if you lengthen your legs in front of you and your feet, let them drop out to the sides. Notice if that feels if there's any type of discomfort on your lower back here. If it's the case, you can bend your knees, adjust, lift the hips a bit, and just press the lower back down onto the floor. And you can even bring your knees together and let your hands rest to the sides of the mat. And just take a deep breath in through the nose here. And a long breath, sigh out through the mouth. So as you breathe in, you feel all these spaces opening up into the body. You feel your body expanding, your belly, the rib cage, chest, back. And on the exhale, you feel like this sense of release of tension, stored density. And you're just letting it weigh all the way down towards the floor. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now bring your right hand over your heart and your left hand right onto your belly. We're going to do the 3-part breath. Okay, so we're going to breathe 3 counts on the lower belly. Then we're going to breathe 3 counts using our diaphragm. Then 3 counts on our chest, in our chest, okay? And then we're going to exhale in 9 counts, releasing the air from the chest, diaphragm, then lower belly. Okay, this is going to help us really expand the breathing, expand our breath, our lung capacity, and it's going to help us really use the full areas of our breath. It's going to help us calm down and bring more sense of presence. And here we go. Let's take a full reset breath. And exhale. And here we go. Lower belly, 1, 2, 3. Diaphragm, belly expands forward, rib cage out. And chest, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, chest, 3, 2, 1. Diaphragm, rib cage closes, 3, 2, 1. Belly, 3. Contract, 2, 1. Inhale, lower belly. Diaphragm. Chest. Exhale, chest. Diaphragm. Lower belly. Inhale, lower belly, 3, 2, 1. Diaphragm, 3, 2, 1. Chest, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, chest, 3, 2, 1. Diaphragm, 3, 2, 1. Lower belly, 3, 2, 1. And I want you to keep going. And just keep flowing through the breath. And whenever we're ready to finish, I'll let you know so that you can wrap up your last round. Just take this moment to really tune in to the breath, to the spaces that are found in the body, to the expansion of the body through the breath. And also the release, the letting go, the sensation of just letting it wash away. And the tension in the body starts to slowly dissolve. Then start wrapping up your last round and come back into a neutral breathing where the inhale breath and the exhale breath, try and keep the same length. We start noticing the sensations of the body, a body much more present. And when you exhale, I want you to bring the attention to the center of your core as if you're bringing your core in together. It contracts as you exhale to the center and up. And then start sliding your right knee towards your chest and hug your right knee. Point your left toes up towards the sky. Start hugging your right knee into your chest, adjusting your lower back, your shoulders onto the floor, pressing the left heel down. You can always bring your left hand onto your left hip to push that left hip down as you pull your right knee into your chest. Yes. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Now slowly start walking your hip over to the right, opening up, opening the hip wider to the right, to the right. Yeah. Yes. Keep pressing that left heel down. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Now let's take a twist. Circle your left knee over your right knee over your left leg and just twist. Try and keep your right shoulder down onto the floor. Notice if you find way too much tension onto the lower back and just breathe through it. Engage the glutes if it's necessary to protect that tension in the lower back. And we slowly come back to center. Now point your right leg all the way up towards the sky. So what we're doing here is we're pressing the right foot towards the sky and we're pressing the left foot towards the floor. So the left heel pushes down as the right heel kind of pushes up. The right hip back, the left hip forward. Breathe. 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 And breathe. Now slowly place your right foot down onto the floor with your right knee bent. Yes. Breathe in here. On the exhale, just hoover your left leg off of the floor, pushing the left leg forward, pressing the right foot down, engaging the glutes, stabilizing here. Breathe. On your next breath in, open up. Exhale, lift the hip up higher and kick your left foot up high towards the sky. Yes. Engage your thighs, your glutes. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Step your left foot next to your right foot. Keep your bridge high. You can always interlace your hands behind the back, engage your glutes, and squeeze your thighs together as you lift the hips up high. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and slowly lift the heels and lower vertebra by vertebra. Stretch the right leg forward and start bringing the left knee into your chest. Now press that right heel down as you hug that left knee in. Breathe. And remember the breath, both the inhale and the exhale have the same length. We're using the diaphragm to breathe. We're creating control, no resistance. And we start opening up to the side as we exhale. Open up to the left. And you can always press the right hand onto the hip. I like doing that because I really feel the reverse action. Breathe. Send your shoulders back. And then from here, breathe in. Exhale, let's twist. Twist over to the right. Stretch your left arm. Try and keep your left shoulder down. If you feel the lower back is in too much tension, engage the glutes a bit to protect. Breathe. We slowly come back to center. Press the right heel down as we lift the left leg up high. Now we're doing that reverse action. So it's almost as if we're kicking the left hip back, but pressing the left heel towards the sky. The left thigh is active. And the same with the right heel. We press that right heel down. Breathe. Yes. Now slowly place your left foot onto the floor, left knee bent. Hands next to the sides of the body. Slowly hover your right foot off of the floor. And the exhale breath is always concentrating the core muscles into the center. One more breath in. And exhale, engage the glutes, kick the right leg up high. Keep the right foot flexed. Yes, stay here. Breathe in for 1. Exhale. Breathe in for 2. And exhale, place the right foot next to the left. Keep your glutes engaged here. Squeeze your thighs together. Hips up high. Yes, and you can always interlace the palms behind the back if you feel it's necessary. Sending your chest forward, shoulders back, engaging your glutes. Breathe. Lift the heels, breathe in. And exhale, lower vertebra by vertebra. Now hug both knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Ooh. Perfect. Now place both feet down onto the floor. We're going to use our forearms to slowly come up onto the forearms. Yeah. Now just a little bit more core work, okay? Same thing here. We're going to kick that right foot forward. Then we're going to kick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we lower. This time we're going to lift the hip together with the leg. 1. Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5. Try not to let your knee go over your left knee. 8, 9, and 10. Slowly lower. Right foot down, lengthen the left leg. Inhale, lengthen and lower, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale as you breathe and count. Breathe and count. Breathe and count. 9, yes. And 10. Now from here, we're going to lift the hip. Now try not to let your left knee go too higher than your right knee, okay? We lower and we come all the way towards the right knee. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Slowly lower your left foot, lower the hips, press the hands down, and come up. Hug your knees and bring your forehead towards your knee. Give your neck a nice little massage. Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath in and out. Hug your knees with your right hand. Lengthen the left hand up high as you breathe in. Rise. Exhale, twist over to the left. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Rise, left hand up high. Breathe in. Exhale as we return. Same thing, other side. Right hand rises. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more breath in. And exhale, twist. We rise. Breathe in. Both hands rise, and we're going to fold forward now. As we slide the legs forward, our chest touches the thighs. We inhale, lengthen, and we exhale, slide. We inhale, lengthen, and we exhale, slide. One more breath in. And exhale, slowly roll forward. Just let your body roll, your legs relax. Breathe. And slowly unroll vertebra by vertebra. As you come up, just cross your legs in front of you and roll over your knees, coming onto all fours. Yes, cat-cow right away. Inhale as you round the spine and exhale. Kick the booty back, drop the belly. Inhale, round and exhale. Inhale, round. Exhale. One more. And exhale. Come back to neutral. Stretch your arms forward and start sending your chest down. Opening up into our shoulder blades. Anahastasana. This is one of my favorite poses. Let your shoulders open out. Press the elbows down. If this is too easy for you, you can bring your palms together and maybe rise with your palms over your head, pressing the elbows down onto the floor. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And out. One more breath in. And exhale. Slowly, we're going to start sending our booty towards the heels as we unroll vertebra by vertebra, coming onto our knees, opening up into Ustrasana, camel pose. Hands onto the lower back, elbows roll in, hips forward. Breathe. You can bring your hands onto your ankles. Breathe. Now attention to the belly, to the core. You don't want to overstretch. Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath in and out. We slowly return. Roll the shoulders forward, chest towards your thighs. Release your hands, and we're going to send our heels down this time. Send the heels down and just play with this mobility a bit. Knees down and back. Down and then heels back. Yeah. Then once your heels are down, just start lengthening your legs. Rounding the spine. You can keep your knees slightly bent here. Chest towards your thighs. Relax the head. You can hold on to your opposite elbows, or you can even interlace your hands behind your neck. Just a little bit of pressure. Release the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your legs, lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift again, lengthen. And exhale, fold forward. Last one, inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. And slowly start walking your hands all the way to the front of the mat into your down dog. Yes. And once you find your down dog, notice if your heels are towards the floor or if they start rising. And then play with sending one heel at a time, bending one knee at a time. And you can send your hip to the left and to the right. You can look under your left armpits. You can look under your right armpits. Let's take a little twist here. So right hand, left ankle, pull against that left ankle and look under your left armpit. Breathe. And then let's switch. Left hand, right leg, look under your right armpit, find a twist. Breathe. We slowly come back. Down dog. Inhale, let's find our high plank. Exhale, let's hoover the knees down towards the floor. Send your booty back towards your heels as you breathe in. And exhale, lengthen your legs. Inhale, lean forward, high plank. Exhale, bend the knees towards the floor. Push, lean back as you breathe in. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, heels back. Exhale. Last one, inhale, high plank. Exhale, knees down. Inhale, lean back. Exhale. Inhale, high plank this time. Exhale, knees come all the way down towards the floor. Yes, lengthen the right leg and lengthen the left leg. The left leg and the right arm. Breathe in here and stabilize. Just really working that core stability. Breathe. Breathe. One more breath in. And out. Press the right hand down onto the floor and kick the left foot all the way up high into a three-legged dog. Yes, breathe in here. And exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Right knee comes down, stabilize. Inhale, circle the hands up high. Exhale here. Inhale as you rise higher. Exhale, sink the hips. Stretch the arms back. Breathe in and out. One more breath in and exhale. Place the hands down onto the floor and come all the way into a downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, knees come down. Left arm lengthens, right leg lengthens. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Exhale, left hand comes down. Kick the right foot up high. Breathing in. And exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Left knee comes down. Stabilize. Inhale, rise. Exhale here. One more breath in as you rise. Exhale, sink the hips and stretch the arms back. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Breathe in. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower the knees. Right hand, left foot, breathe in. Exhale here. One breath, one movement. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right hand down. Kick the left foot up into the air. Breathe in. Exhale, step your left foot in between the hands. This time, no back knee down. So engage that back leg, bringing the right heel towards the toes as you circle the hands up and over the head. Breathe in. Yes. Breathe out. Rise, grow. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now lengthen your front leg as you breathe in. On the exhale, send your chest forward. Send that left knee, keep it slightly bent because we don't want to hyperly extend. So send your chest forward, use your hands if you need. That back heel presses towards the toes. Find stability, find stability, find stability. Yes, lengthen. Feel as if you have a string pulling you towards the crown. Left hip back, right hip forward, adjust. Feel that center of the body, nice and warm, filled with activation. Then slowly place the hands down and slide the left leg up high into a three-legged dog. Breathe in. And exhale. Come forward into a high plank. Right knee comes down, left foot up high. And let's take our variation of Chaturanga. Right foot towards your left quad. Yes. Breathe in here. And out. Release the right foot and slide up into up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, knees come down. Left arm, right leg, breathe in and out. One more breath in. Exhale, left hand down, kick the right foot up high. Breathe in here. And exhale, step your right foot in between the hands, back heel towards your toes to create activation. Circle your arms up high and rise. Breathe in here, yes. Right hip back, left hip forward. Really feel into that left quad. Stabilize into the center. Mula Bandha, Nujjana Bandha active. Feel the energy circulating through the center of the body. Breathe and exhale. Now lengthen your front leg as you breathe in. Don't hyperly extend the front knee, so keep that micro bent. Okay, right hip back, left hip forward as create extension into the spine. Feel as if you have a string pulling you against your head. And lean forward. Use your hands for control and creating a stability. Back heel presses and sending your body forward. Feel the right hip, feel the quad. Breathe in. And exhale, place the hands down onto the floor. Circle your right leg all the way up high. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, left knee comes down. Chin, chest, lower, right foot goes up high. Now you can start bringing your left foot towards your right quad. Yes, breathe in here. And breathe out. Lower your left foot. Slide your upper body. Breathe in, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Breathe in here. And breathe out. Breathe in for one. And out. One more breath in. And out. Beautiful. Now let's try and do the full sequence. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, knees come down. Right arm, left leg. Breathe in. And out. One more breath in. Exhale, right hand down. Kick the left foot up high. Reset the breath in here. Exhale, step your left foot in between the hands. Right knee comes down. Inhale as you circle your arms up and over your head. Exhale here. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink your hips. Yes, breathe in here. And out. Stabilize in the pelvis as you rise up into a high lunge as you breathe in. And out. Inhale as you lengthen your front leg. And out, you fold forward with control. One more breath in. Exhale, hands come down. Slide your left leg all the way up high. Inhale as we lean forward. Exhale, right knee comes down. Chin, chest, lower. Right foot towards your left quad. Left foot towards the sky. Breathe in and out. Now this time, release the right foot and slide your upper body. Breathe in. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Right away, left side. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, knee drops. Lengthen the left arm, right leg. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Left hand down. Right foot back up as you exhale. Reset the breath here. Inhale. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands. Left knee comes down. Find stability into the center. Breathe in. Circle the hands up and over. And out. One more breath in as we rise. Exhale, sink the hip. Inhale here. And exhale here. Stabilize as we breathe in and rise up into a high lunge. And exhale. We lengthen the front leg as we breathe in. We exhale as we fold forward. Inhale here. And exhale, place the hands down onto the floor. All the way back, right foot. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, left knee comes down. Chin, chest, lower, right foot up high. Left foot towards the right quad. One full breath in. One full breath out. Slowly lower and rise. Up dog. Now let's take child's pose to catch our breath. Breathe in for one. Exhale. Breathe in for two. Exhale. Breathe in for three. And exhale. Now let's just walk our hands over to the right to get a nice side body stretch in the left side body. Send your left hand over your right hand as you send your shoulders down towards the floor. Breathe in, find space. And exhale, walk the hands further towards the right. Breathe in. And out. Now let's switch sides. Walk over to the left. Right hands over the left. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. One more breath in. And out. We slowly come back to center. And once you come back to center, look forward and just dive forward, laying onto your belly. Yeah. From here, walk your hands out to the sides. Sahaja Bhujangasana. Open your chest. Breathe in. Right shoulder comes down. And then just free flow here. Just feel what the body needs. Listen to what it's telling you. Slowly lower, back to center. Stretch the right hand out to the side. If you want more intensity, you can always bend the right arm into an L shape here, 90 degree, or just stretch it out. This is good enough for me because I had that little injury in my shoulder. Now step your left foot outside your right foot. Ooh, this is... Okay, the more you open your left knee, the more you're going to feel into that right shoulder blade. Ay, ay, ay. Breathe. And you can bring your left hand towards the right if you feel like you got that space and you really want to open up into the shoulders. Let's slowly come back to center and let's switch sides. So lengthen the left arm, left ear down, step the right foot outside the left leg. Breathe. Breathe. And breathe. We slowly come back to center. Now, just like we did camel's pose, we're going to do Dhanurasana. So bend your knees, circle your hands behind you, grab your ankles, flex your toes, squeeze your thighs together, roll the shoulders back, open your chest, breathe in. Send your knees down, yes, breathe out. If you feel like this is stretching way too much onto the belly, release the intensity of the pull and push. Breathe in and out. Slowly release. Now bring both hands onto the floor, one on top of the other, and bring your forehead onto your hands. Take a breath. Notice the internal rhythms. Notice the rhythm of your breath and how this rhythm of the breath really indicates all the other movements in and through the body. We slowly come up. We're just going to slide the right leg, the right arm through, and we're going to start laying onto our belly, and onto our back, sorry. So today we're going to take our inversion. This is our first inversion after you had baby. We're going to do a shoulder stand. Okay, so you can bring your hands onto your lower back as you lift the legs up high. If you feel this is too much for you right now, don't do it, but I'm sure you're fine. Just start kicking your legs up high, and you can hold onto your lower back. Keep your gaze towards the sky. Try not moving your head to look at me. Just look towards the ceiling, because this is getting a really big stretch into your cervical spine, your shoulders. Okay, engage Mula Bandha, engage Ujjana Bandha. Lengthen your legs, squeeze your thighs together. Yes, breathe. Maybe bring the elbows in closer to one another. Press the hands down onto the back. Find length. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more. And slowly lower your feet behind your back, behind your head. And you can try and bring either the tops, the balls of the feet, or flex the toes. You can release the lower back here and maybe even interlace your hands behind the back, pressing the hands down onto the floor. For more intensity, keep your palms together. Yes. Now, if your feet are touching the floor over your head and they're flexed, try and flex them more to get a deeper stretch into the neck. Breathe. Breathe. Yes. Slowly let your knees drop towards your ears in deaf man's pose. Release the hands, and you can even hug behind your thighs. And really feel the stretch in your cervical spine. Let your knees really drop down. Yeah, bend them. And from here, lower back, hold on to it. Start unrolling vertebra by vertebra, slowly, gently, all the way down. Now, once you're down, Matsyasana, fish pose. So lengthen your legs. Your palms sit. You sit under your hands, palms facing down. Bring your elbows in and roll your shoulders back. Now bring the top of your head down onto the floor. So notice that this is actually the opposite of what we were doing. Yeah. So this is just a counter pose. Keep your legs lengthened. Maybe you can even take your feet off of the floor. Maybe just point your feet, lengthen your legs, breathe. Try to look in between your third eye center. Your drishti, breathe. One more breath in. And out. We slowly release, chin towards chest, release the hands, adjust the shoulders, hug your knees into your chest again, roll from side to side. Let both knees drop over to the right. Maybe you can bring your right foot over your left knee, just for a little bit more load. We're not supposed to be feeling any tension on the knee. It's more into the lower back and the hip. Breathe. And then slowly, let's change sides. Come back to center. Twist over to the left, left foot, right knee. Press. We release and we come back to center. Happy baby. Now press the lower back down, the shoulders down. Yeah, and you can rock from side to side here. And bring your feet together. Supta Baddha Konasana. Let your feet come down onto the floor. Let the knees drop. And we're going to come back to the same breathing we started. So right hand over your heart, left hand onto your lower belly. 3 breaths into the lower belly, then 3 breaths into the diaphragm, and then 3 breaths into the chest. Then exhale, chest, diaphragm, lower belly. Here we go. Breathe in, lower belly, 1, 2, 3, diaphragm, 2, 3, 1, chest, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, chest, 3, 2, 1, diaphragm, 3, 2, 1, lower belly, 3, 2, 1. Keep going at your own pace, your own time, trying to keep this full length into the breath, coming into contact with all the areas you have available for the breath, expanding your lung capacity, bringing your body into the sense of presence and awareness, nurturing every single cell of the body, and releasing any stored density, tension. And start coming back to a natural breath once you finish your last round. Lengthen your legs forward. Let your feet drop next to the sides of the mat. Hands next to the sides of the body, palms facing up. Just come back to a neutral breathing. No instructions needed here, just letting the body fully sink in all the benefits of today's practice. From the breath through movement, playing with a bit of energy activation, but also finding that sense of opening, flexibility in the body. And just slowly start coming back to the breath, Margot. Feel the air as it comes in. Notice the air as it comes out. Gently start moving your fingers and your toes. Stretch your hands up and over your head. Yes, hug the knees into the chest. And we're going to finalize our class today with a little meditation. So roll over to the right. Whenever you're ready, start coming up. Make yourself comfortable in any seated position. Keep your eyes closed, your gaze soft. Your palms rest over your legs. And you can pick if you want to bring your palms together, one on top of the other, or a palm onto your knees facing down or up. And as we find this comfortable position, we feel the spine nice and straight. We find that length. And through the breath, we begin to notice this movement of energy flowing through the body. From the base all the way to the top of our crown. And as we find ourselves in this place of stillness, it's natural that maybe thoughts, ideas, memories start popping up. Maybe not even now that we're finishing our practice. So this is the exercise really, is to notice if anything pops up, any thoughts, any duties, any responsibilities, any memories. And if they do pop up, we're just going to look at them and recognize them and set them to the side as we come back just to noticing our internal rhythms through the breath. We can keep our attention to the counts of the breath in and out, or we can keep the attention to the expansion and the contraction of the release. We can keep the attention onto the sensations of the body. But whenever any thought comes up, we recognize it, we look at it, and we just put it aside and come back to that observation. The idea is to help us start creating a sense of cleansing of our mental chatter. We want to try and learn how to somehow silence the voices in the mind. They're never going to go away, but it's almost a sense of like remembrance. We remember, and then we come back to what matters. We come back to now. We come back to here. We come back to the rhythm we're creating, with the intention we're setting, with the sense of presence, with the sensation of the energy flowing through the body. We start coming back to our breath, noticing the fresh air as it comes in, noticing the warmth of the air as it comes out. We start bringing our hands into our heart center, palms together. Together, let's chant the mantra Om. Feel the vibration resonating throughout the whole body. Breathe in. Hands into your